Good evening, welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. This is going to be a reading today for the sign of Pisces. And we are going to go ahead and start with a card from the Mystical Dream Oracle deck. Just going to give these cards a little shuffle before we start. We're going to go ahead and cut the deck. Alright, Spirit, what is the message today for Pisces? Spirit, what is the message today for Pisces? And we have clouds. Clouds symbolize the shifting nature of thoughts and emotions, often representing confusion or uncertainty. Dreaming of clouds suggests that you are in a period of transition, where the direction of your future isn't yet clear. It encourages you to slow down and navigate through the mist, knowing clarity will emerge when you least expect it. It does seem like a lot of times when we're looking for clarity in our lives, when we're really searching for it, we're not finding it. All right. Let's go ahead and pull a few tarot cards. So clouds symbolize the shifting nature of thoughts and emotions. So thoughts would be like swords, and emotions would be like cup energy, basically. Water sign thoughts would be. So we'll see what kind of tarot cards come out today. And we'll go ahead and cut the deck. Spirit, what is the message today for the sign of Pisces? Spirit, what is the message today? And we have the Seven of Swords. So this can signify deception, lies, trickery, secretive behavior, strategic planning. Which that could have something to do with the feeling of confusion and uncertainty. Spirit, tell me more. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Get one more card. And we have the Three of Cups. So we've got trickery, lies, deceit, deceptive behavior. All right, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse refers to a person who might be a bit unreliable, lazy, hesitates to take action, so they can be complacent. So it looks like you might might be dealing with someone who is kind of leaving you in a state of confusion, and really in your head and in your emotions. Because you're not really sure what to expect from this person. And then we also have the Three of Cups, which can refer to different collaborations. I don't know if this is a third-party situation here. This can be friendships. Let's go ahead and read the Cloud card again. So clouds symbolize the shifting nature of thoughts and emotions. So when you're in a situation where you're constantly in confusion and don't really know what's going on, that can definitely have your mind going all kinds of places. Definitely will send you to a state of confusion and feeling really uncertain. The clouds may signify that you're in a period of transition where your future may not be clear. So it's really encouraging you to slow down, probably pay attention to what's going on. If you have people in your energy that you're not quite sure about, you may want to slow down and give it some time so that you can get some clarity. And sometimes that clarity comes when you don't expect it, is what this card is saying. So it could kind of come out of nowhere. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little more information on these cards. So we're going to start first with the Seven of Swords. So what is this deception, lies, trickery? What is this? Tell me more, Spirit. That was more cards than I intended, but I'm going to take them. So we have Two of Cups. So there's lies and deceit in a connection. And let's see. So we also have the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse refers to someone who's manipulative, maybe a little severe in the way they speak and act towards you, ruthless. They could have an overblown sense of themselves, thinking that they are smarter or wiser than you are. They could hold grudges quite a bit, so you're probably dealing with a lot of these kind of unpleasant characteristics in this connection. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords in reverse refers to releasing or forgiveness, letting go. So it doesn't necessarily mean staying in the connection or leaving. So that could be different for each person. Everybody's situation is different. Letting go of negative thinking. So this could be a turnaround, or it can be a new beginning. And then the next thing that we have that came out is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So not only is this energy a bit manipulative, but looks like also a bit disorganized, scattered, kind of all over the place, careless, hasty. They may be having a lot of hesitation to take action in the relationship. But more than anything, they're quite unreliable. And just really a indication of just not taking steps forward. And the next card we have is the Three of Cups. Let's get a little more clarification on this one. Okay. Tell me more about the Three of Cups, Spirit. Okay, and we have the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling. Okay, it does look like there's likely some third-party energy here. And it's the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse tends to be a bit obsessive, manipulative, not reliable, lacks boundaries. Looks like he's juggling. He may be confusing in his communication, which often leads to hard feelings. And then we have, which I didn't notice, I flew up here kind of sideways, is the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, if it is upright, would be like building security, being conservative. But this came out kind of sideways. So in this case, it's definitely not a positive. It's somewhere in between, which would be being, basically stability is important to this person. We're talking about the King of Cups here. So stability is important in building stability, but there's also an unhealthy controllingness to how they operate, and definitely on the side of being materialistic. Okay. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and read the cloud card again now that we've clarified these cards. So clouds symbolize the shifting nature of thoughts and emotions, often representing confusion and uncertainty. Those situations definitely would leave you to confusion and uncertainty. The clouds suggest that you're in a period of transition where the direction of your future isn't yet clear. It encourages you to slow down and navigate, knowing clarity will emerge when you least expect it. So this card's telling me that there's going to be clarity in your situation. It just hasn't happened yet, but it will in the right timing. So since we're talking about a love connection here, I'm going to go ahead and get us some cards out of this love oracle deck. Okay, Spirit. So let's start with, tell me more about this connection. Okay.